once was an intelligent mathematician by the name of Blaise Pascal. He loved math so much, like Christopher Liu, that he did math problems each and every day for fun. On March 14th, he decided to expand a binomial. As the problem got larger and larger, he got so frustrated that he had to take a walk of shame down Fire Lane. He took such a long walk because he was so enraptured by his thinking that he soon found himself in Egypt. On the horizon, he saw a magnificent pyramid, and the solution suddenly dawned on him. He had found a pattern in the coefficients of his expanded binomial, and he started having hallucinations. In the distance, he no longer saw a pyramid, but a triangle of numbers, Pascal's triangle. In the triangle, he noticed, in order to simplify his triangle, he realized that he could use NCR to find the coefficients for the expanded binomial. And Blaise Pascal returned home. He returned home, and they loved him so much because of his magnificent triangle. They gave him awards, like the Nobel Prize. He was a great man, forever known for his dedication to math and Algebra 2 honors. You should give him an A+.
Before you can actually attempt to expand a binomial for yourself, you will need to remember these 3 important steps. The first step is to list the coefficients. Now, when listing the coefficients, you can have some freedom. You can either refer to Pascal's triangle or use NCR, but always remember to start at R at 0 if you do choose to use NCR. The second step is taking the first term of the binomial and applying decreasing powers to it. And the final step is taking the second term and applying increasing powers to this, while always remembering to start at 0. We will begin with an easy example by expanding this binomial here, a plus b to the 5th. Our first instruction is to list the coefficients starting r at 0, so we will do just that. Now that we've completed our first step using NCR, we will move on to step number 2, which is decreasing powers of the first term. Our first term in this case is a, so we will do just that. So we have completed step 2 now, and now we'll move on to step 3 using our second term, b, and applying increasing powers of that. Now we have to remember to start at 0, so we have expanded our full binomial now. Now we just need to simplify. Okay, it is fully simplified now, so we have completely expanded our binomial a plus b to the 5th, and we have gotten this long answer. Moving on to example number 2, notice it is just slightly more difficult as we have a 2 in front of the x, and we also have a negative here. Although there are a few slight differences between this one and our past example, we will still take the same approach by first beginning using NCR and listing our coefficients. So we will leave a space. Now that we have all our coefficients listed, we will move on to step 2 of expanding a binomial and listing decreasing powers of our first term. Our first term in this case is 2x, so we will go 2x, the full thing, to the 4th, 2x to the 3rd, 2x to the 2nd, and so on. So we are now done listing our first term, 2x, in decreasing powers all the way to 0. So we will move on to step 3, which is listing our second term with using increasing powers starting at 0. So we will take negative y to 0, negative y to the first, and so forth all the way to 4. Now that we've completed our final step, we will move on and just simplify the entire thing. But we will remember to distribute the exponent to both the 2 and the x so we don't make any mistakes. So 1 we are now completely finished with expanding our binomial 2x minus y to the fourth, and we have gotten 16x to the fourth minus 32x cubed y plus 24x squared y squared minus 8x y cubed plus y to the fourth.
This great man, Nicholas X. Gonzalez, with his buff arms and his Mexican heritage, he, the founder of Pascal's Triangle, is cool, calm, handsome, and the noble qualities of James Bond and Tom Cruise and Matt Damon. He has the hair
Let's film already.
of a rabbit. Hair. You should give him an A+.